Hello, hello, hello. Come on in, come on in. Of course, I forget to turn off my cell phone um, before I go live, but that's not going to keep me from doing what I need to do on this afternoon. Come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in. I just wanted to jump on really quick and do a live and say hello. I'm trying to. Um, see the chats, but I'm not seeing anything. Wait, how do I see? How do I see? But okay, so I'm having some technical difficulties. I got so much stuff going on in here between laptops and telephones and TVs and everything so I can know what's going on. But I wanted to jump on really quick and do a live and let you all know about what's going on. I am just like the rest of you with this coronavirus going on. I'm concerned. I'm not fearful per se, but to say, if I say that I'm not concerned, that is not the truth. That is not me speaking the truth. I am absolutely concerned. And I was thinking in my prayer time, and I'm thinking, God, this is a major shift that is happening right now in our nation and across the world. And every story that I can think of in the Bible where God showed up in a mighty and a profound way has been in an opportunity and a season of shifting. Of shifting. And in this season of shifting, throughout scripture and throughout time, God has a word. God sends his individuals to speak a word of encouragement, a word of healing, a message of hope to his creation, to his children, to the people, so that we don't lose heart, right? And so that we don't get discouraged and we don't get downtrodden. And so my response, I know we can all do something in response to this coronavirus. Now, I was thinking about, what I could do and how I could be of service. And although I would love to help my neighbors out, I am one of those individuals that has a compromised immune system at this point in time. That will not be forever, but right now in this season, that's where I am. Next month, in a matter of a few days, actually, to be exact, April the 8th will be my 1 year cancer-free anniversary. Woo woo! I'm super excited, super excited. But as a result of having cancer, and thank God the cancer was removed and being free of cancer at this point in time, my immune system is still compromised. In fact, last week, Wednesday of last week, I wasn't feeling well. I was feeling pretty bad, actually. And the doctor would not, I won't say refused, but would not send me for a COVID-19 test. I concluded I wasn't sent for a test because the test wasn't available. So I was diagnosed with having the flu. I was given medication for that, but also it said undisclosed respiratory issue. So even though some of it is lingering on, I thank God that I am feeling better than I did this time last week, right? So helping my neighbor is not one thing that I can do, given the fact with the compromised immune system and getting over the flu. And then I thought about, well, what else could I do and how else could I serve? And even though I'm not a first responder, what I can do is pray, right? And what we can do for those of us who aren't going out on the front line physically, right? In the spirit realm, we can pray. We can get a word from God. We can hear from God And so this is my contribution to the fight against in the war of the coronavirus and COVID-19 is that starting this Sunday at 8 p.m., there is going to be the kickoff for the Shift Happens Virtual Revival. Right? I know how to tap some folks on the shoulder, and I have done just that. There are a group of powerful preachers that will share a healing word and a hopeful word, a hopeful message from God across my Facebook and social media platforms. And I set up a special Facebook page just for the revival. So you don't have to look through my page, even though it will stream live there, at Lisa Lewis Ellis, at Kickboxing Believers, also on Periscope at Lisa Lewis Ellis, on YouTube at Lisa Lewis Ellis, see consistency, and also on LinkedIn at Lisa Lewis Ellis. But I created a Facebook page that you can go, you can join, you can follow. Click those three little dots at the top and get notified when we go live nightly starting Sunday, March 29th, 2020 at 8 p.m. And the Facebook page is Shift Happens Virtual Revival. You could do at Shift Happens Revival. Very simple. And that way you can participate and watch as these individuals bring a powerful message. And each of them also is going to pray, because that's what we can do. We can pray for our first responders. We can pray for those who are in the hospitals. We can pray and send up our prayers unto heaven and see what God does, right? Because God is faithful. That is one thing that I know for sure, that God is faithful, and God answers the prayers of the righteous, and God is a healer. And pray for the family members that are losing and have lost loved ones, that God will comfort their heart during their season of loss. So join me starting on Sunday, March 29th, 2020 at 8 p.m. Go over to the Shift Happens Virtual Revival Facebook page and join there. Tag that Facebook page so that way you can be notified when we go live. And if you believe that you have a prayer on your heart or a word in your spirit that you would like to share, please message me. Reach out to me and we can have a conversation, because this revival is going to happen every night starting Sunday at 8 p.m. Every night that there is an individual to share a word and to pray, we will show up. So if it goes on for 2 days, if it goes on for 3 days, 10 days, 20 days, 30 days, that is all right. This is a revival so that our spirits can be revived and rejuvenated in this season of shift. Because that's what's happening, saints. That is what's happening. We are experiencing a shift. Shift Happens Virtual Revival starts this Sunday, March 29th, 2020, nightly at 8 p.m., all across my social media. But please go over and like the Facebook page, Shift Happens Virtual Revival, or you can search for it at Shift Happens Revival. And we will see you then. We're going to have a good time. I'm telling you, I'm super excited. See you then.